I was reading some comments last night about like what people are fucking saying about Revival.
Hello everybody, my name is Jared Weathers and welcome back. Yes, I do have a monster sitting here, which I will drink after this video is done. Monster sponsor me, I don't know. Anyway, my hair's not that good, but that's okay. So, Happy New Year everybody. I know it's not going to be the first, but you know what? That's fine. I didn't put out a video on the first, so this is going to be the Happy New Year video, I guess. There's something important we need to talk about. I was watching an older video from a guy named Quake or Diverse Mentality on YouTube. I like Quake's videos. I watched his entire summary of 6ix9ine's trial. I watched a couple of his Who Won the Beef videos. Most about Eminem. Is Eminem Benzino, Eminem and MGK. And then they have 50 Cent vs. The Game on there too. But anyway, doesn't matter. So I was watching an older video from him over a year ago about the Kamikaze album. And he said some stuff, sentiment that I know a lot of people agree with, that I don't, and that's why I'm making this video. 2 years ago, over 2 years ago at this point, Eminem dropped the Revival album, which if none of you know what that is, Eminem's Revival album is the third in a trilogy of albums. So, after 2004, is it 2004? Or, no, it's maybe 2005. It's 2005, or his mid-2000s album, Encore. After he dropped that, he had a really bad addiction to prescription pills. He then overdosed in 2007, and he's been almost 12 years sober at this point. So after he came back, 2009, the most anticipated album of 2009, he drops Relapse, which is a great album. I love it a lot. I don't know why I said it like that. That was Eminem coming back, and I was in the prime demographic. I was in middle school at that point, and I absolutely love Eminem's album from 2009, Relapse. And then 2010, right? He drops. Well, he actually dropped Relapse Refill later in 2009, and he was planning to do Relapse 2, but that kind of fell through because he didn't want to do the same thing again, and he kind of thought it was sounding different. So then that became Recovery in 2010. And then the biggest song of that year, Not Afraid, which actually won a Grammy, I believe. And then 2011 comes around, he drops Bad Meets Evil, Hell the Sequel. 3 albums in 3 years. Awesome. I'm just going to say awesome. Skip forward. And 2017. Right? So he dropped Relapse, Recovery, which was his comeback, his relapse into the music industry, his recovery, bringing his career back to life, or recovering, his career again, and then Revival, where he revives his career and he's, the greatest of all time again. Well, Quake had something to say about Revival that came out the year before, less than a year before Kamikaze dropped in 2018. So, here we are, 2020, beginning of 2020, and I'm going to tell you why Revival was actually really good. let's take it by track list, okay? Let me get out my my old handy dandy phone here, and we will look up the Revival track list, and I'll go track by track and tell you why it's the best album Eminem has ever made. Well, probably not ever made. It's one of his best. Alright, track listing. The first one, Walk on Water featuring Beyonce. And the thing I want everyone to understand is I understand why people don't like Walk on Water. It's a slower song. Eminem's not really known for doing slow songs. Even Love the Way You Lie from his Recovery album it has the same kind of feeling, but it's like mid-tempo. It's not too fast, not too slow, it's right in the middle. Even Not Afraid, again, more reflecting on what made him great and now that he's back and what he's doing from the Recovery album. Same sentiment, but it is in the mid-tempo. Walk on Water is a lot slower. It's the same feeling as the reflecting on his, becoming, as most people will call him, a god. I know, calm down. But the way that we put celebrities on pedestals like that, the analogy isn't wrong. I mean, after Tupac and Biggie died, they're automatically gods. For what? I understand they're good. How do you know they wouldn't become bad? Which I understand that's kind of why, because we don't know how they would become if they would have stayed alive. Maybe that's maybe that up to that point that would have been their best music ever, right? Going into the early 2000s, keeping everything the same. You go into the early 2000s, where gangster rap, that style of gangster rap, isn't really popular anymore. I'm getting off on a tangent, I just realized. Different video, separate. We'll do that later. Maybe. I probably won't. But, no. It's... Where was I? Eminem and Walk on Water. I'm going to cut that whole part out. Eminem and Walk on Water. Walk on Water is it's a slower tempo song, but what Eminem says in it is really, like, it's real. Like, it's not like it's just what he believes in his head. It's what we do in real life. We put up artists and celebrities up on this high pedestal and treat them as, not one of us, even though we're all people. And he's never used to that. He's still not used to it. I mean, he just wants to be a regular person again. Which I guess I can't really understand from living it, but I understand what he means. I don't know, man. I guess I don't get why no one likes Walk on Water. It's just because is it because it's not calling anybody out and he's telling you, hey, stop treating us like we're gods? I mean, come on. Believe. I do like Believe. I haven't listened to it a lot. I do like it. I think that if you haven't heard it, you should listen to it. Kind of a more high tempo song. So, Chloroseptic, I really wish that he would have put the original version of Chloroseptic on the album instead of releasing it 2 or 3 months later. Chloroseptic, though, was just Fresher as on the chorus. Not bad. I like it. More of a high tempo song. I do think the 2 Chainz, Fresher, and Eminem Chloroseptic is more album ready, I guess. This one kind of feels like he didn't really know what he wanted to do with it, which is kind of odd. because he is a perfectionist. But I think if they would have, I really feel if they would have switched that one out with the 2 Chainz and Pressure on the verses as well, I think that it would have been a lot better. Personally, just because it sounded more polished. Untouchable, I thought was really awesome. One of my friends told me that he liked I'm Not Racist better than Eminem's version of it. Untouchable, I really think even the video is really awesome. The video is like scrolling through like a Facebook feed and you have pictures and commenting. It's really awesome. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below so you can see it. But definitely listen to that song if you haven't. It takes a little bit of a different turn than I'm Not Racist, but damn. The Untouchable really it focuses more on cops than Donald Trump supporters, so just so you're aware. River featuring Ed Sheeran. River is a great song. Ed Sheeran does great on the chorus. Obviously, it's Ed Sheeran. It is. I guess people don't like relationship songs from Eminem, but you gotta let him like branch out a little bit. I mean, he doesn't. The only relationships he did before was about him and Kim. I don't know. I really think people just put him in a box and just don't want him to leave that box. Remind Me intro. I don't listen to that. Remind Me. I think I heard it once. Revival interlude. Don't remember that. Like Home featuring Alicia Keys. I'm not a huge Alicia Keys fan. I'm really not. But Alicia Keys is actually pretty good on the song. This is more of a song. I probably look a little different because my camera decided not to record the whole thing. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go through this again, and let me get this up real quick, and we will. Oh, here we go. It's already on it. Look at that. Alright, so I talked about the Alicia Keys one. Just Like Home. I think. Let me just recap that one for you. Alicia Keys. Just really good on the song. Eminem, obviously one of the best. Bad Husband. Now, Bad Husband really, it really points out how Eminem is a good father, and I think everyone kind of already knows that. Even though he's a good father, him and Kim couldn't work out their marriage. You know, he's a bad husband. They're bad together. Which I think is in the song. I haven't heard it in a while, but Bad Husband is a really good record. Ex-Ambassadors, I don't think I mentioned them when I did this the first time. Ex-Ambassadors did a really good job on the hook, and I think they... Nope, they didn't. They were just on the hook. So, I think they did a really good job. You know, the harmonizing and all that kind of stuff. Tragic Endings. I have not heard Tragic Endings. Maybe I heard it like once or twice. I don't really remember it. Framed is a really good one. The chorus is kind of weird, but it's a good song overall. Nowhere Fast featuring Kalani. Kalani is a really good singer. I really like her. Nowhere Fast is a really good song. It really helps with Kalani on the chorus. It really helps bring the whole record together. Heat, I'm not familiar with. Offended, I think I heard a couple times. Need Me is not good. I'm just gonna point that out. It's not a good song. It's not Eminem's fault. It's mostly Pink's fault. She's kind of hit or miss on some songs. In Your Head, haven't heard it. I don't know why. Castle, number 18, Castle. Castle is an amazing song. It's about how when Haley was born, or before Haley was born, Eminem wrote her a letter, kind of before, like pre-fame, because he didn't know if he was going to blow up or not. And this was a few months before the Rap Olympics, so he wrote her a letter and kind of explained the hard time that they're going through, and how if something happens to him, she'll always have the letter. And then the second verse is a little later in '96, and it kind of again details after she's born, that, you know, how happy he is to have her, kind of what he can already tell from, you know, her not only being a few months old. And there's a couple funny parts in there. And then the last verse is from him overdosing in 2007. And kind of what he was going through. It's all based on true things that happened. Eminem did actually write his daughter letters, Haley, but didn't. He didn't remember everything that he said in the letters. Couldn't find them, lost them, and so it's kind of paraphrased. But this is the thing that actually happened. And then a rose is him coming back to life after what it actually documents him from being in the hospital to him then dying in the hospital to then him coming back to life in the hospital. And then at the end of it, kind of connects back into Castle. So definitely listen to those back to back. That's probably why he put the track list like that, because they both go together. So honestly, I feel like if anybody gave it another chance, you'd kind of understand more why I really enjoy this album. It's one of my favorite. It's in the trilogy of Relapse, Recovery, and Revival, right? I don't know. I really think whoever watches this, I really think you like it. If you like Eminem and rap music, so go ahead and check that out. If you guys are interested, you can always subscribe. I don't really like telling people what to do, so you can do whatever you want. Like, dislike, tell me, but I really want everyone to tell me what you thought of the album on a second or maybe even a first time listening. If you haven't given it a chance before, I want to hear what you guys kind of thought of it. Second chances, I really want to hear your second chance. I obviously love Eminem. I listen to all his stuff, except for Need with Pink, or Need Me, or whatever it's called. I don't really care. But you know, really watch this video and really try to kind of, I don't know. Don't listen to everybody. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But maybe you do like it. Just try it again. It is a really good album. There's something else I recorded in the original, but I can't remember what it was. I remember what it was. Untouchable. That's right. I was gonna link that down below because I really like that video. I might do the NFL draft in April. I might review that. This might become a series. I'm not sure yet. That'd be interesting. But thank you everyone for watching. If you like it, hit the like button. Again, first or second try on the album, listening to it, first or second chance, whatever. Go ahead and comment that down below. I'm really going to try to grow this channel and just keep doing what I'm already doing, which is doing whatever I want. And if you don't like, there's something for everybody. That's why I wanted to do that, because there's something for everybody in this channel. There's gaming. There's kind of like these videos, me talking to you guys. There's podcasts, which might switch to a different channel. I don't know about that yet. But you know, there's lots of different stuff on here. I have almost 170 videos on this channel alone, so there has to be something that you like, right? Rants or whatever, okay? So, if you guys want to keep watching, I have lots of videos for you to check out. Alright? Thanks for watching, and I'm really excited to see what 2020 brings. Alright? Peace, everybody.